Where'd you go?
Uh, I'm back out at the character select.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
creating a new character. I realize that the Let's Play art that I have doesn't look exactly like the character.
Oh, so you're gonna go for a blonde.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks kind of like it. Hello there, guys. Okay, it's time for us to get started. As you can see, this is uh, the first in a series of Let's Plays that I'm going to be doing on Renewal Server. Uh, Mike and Tony did a really good job on Classic and wanted to carry that on. A lot of people were asking for a Renewal Let's Play, so I thought I would get started and kind of see how it's going on our Renewal server. So this is Iro Chaos that we're playing on, and Campator is joining me.
Greetings, Oda.
Okay, hopefully you guys can hear us okay. We are just about to get started. Let me get switched over. And there's a little bit of a delay, so but you guys probably won't notice that.
Well, they will when they try to catch up to us in game.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So, if you're going to try to catch up to us in game, you'll be seeing us about 10, 30 seconds in the past. It's great how you can travel through time when you're streaming.
That's right. You know, it's these quick release VHS tapes. They're already out before the live stream has even ended.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have created a absolutely new character. I'm going to be starting out. I linked to it at the top, but I'm going to be going by guides from the community. So if you guys have good guides, basically what I want to do is create a hunter, just like in the Let's Play art. So if you guys have a good guide that you can recommend, or I can go to IroWiki, I'll be following that and getting started. I've played monks, priests, a lot of thief-based classes, rogue, but I've never had a archer before, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to try that out. Camptor, what kind of class are you going to be going for?
I am going to go for a mage, possibly sage, possibly wizard. I haven't decided on second class yet.
What about like a mage acolyte hybrid, like a macro?
I'm fairly sure the game doesn't allow me to do that.
Okay, well, let's jump in.
But you know, if I cross that with a assassin, I could have a Mac cross.
Oh, exactly. That perfectly legal. Hey, what are those guys doing? Okay, I've got sound effects, I've got music on. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear us over the music. So hey, hello to everybody in chat. Please sound off if we are too quiet or too loud or anything like that. So we have a friend. This is a Campator in game. And so yeah, just gonna get started.
All right. Lumen is the one who gives you the kind of nubbin quest.
Is the Lumen chance?
Yeah. They're saying that the music is a little bit loud, so.
Okay. Let me turn the music down a little bit. I'll turn these down to like minimum levels, like. Let's see how that does. Yeah, I mean, you know, you guys are free to go to Spotify and listen to whatever music you'd like to. I was thinking of putting together a playlist for the Let's Play. Some Polynesian or oldies music, perhaps?
Oh. We're using the background one, though. The actual game music.
Which I like this music starting out. It's nice and peppy. It's a good beat to it. You can see this guy. He's very excited to see us. He's got this quest thing. his eyes are real creepy. When you look at him in game, when you look at the portrait, it's like, well, okay, that's still kind of weird, but Isolde has a new institute for budding adventurers like you. That sounds right up our alley.
Hopefully.
See, if you guys haven't played Renewal in a while, we actually have a pretty cool navigation system where it'll actually show us what NPC we need to talk to. That's Hun right here.
Oh no. Oh, you mean on your mini map? Because this is not Hun. This is Karuk.
No, I'm already getting the objective to talk to Hun. And so it's kind of neat, much like a Grand Theft Auto. You get a little line painted on the ground where you need to walk, and so this will actually dynamically adjust. If you start going off course, it'll actually kind of recalculate, and so you'll have a nice red line through this lady here. Okay, well we'll go and talk to Hun then. Arrived. Need a drink? Yes. So in some ways, you know, it's kind of a more natural way to introduce a lot of these concepts than we had for our original training ground, which, especially in the old days, don't really give too much information. It's a lot better now, and you know, if you're playing on Classic, you can see there's a lot more that's been added to that. Okay, so we'll set our marker for the Academy building. Hun's information has limits. Tell me about it. F that guy.
What?
Spammer.
You might not want to be saying that though.
I mean, frack that guy.
Yeah, that toaster.
This is an NPC that we added that would make it a little bit easier for you to get around. So she gives you a little bit of a increased agi buff. Just lasts a little bit, but it's enough to get you around, help you to move a little bit. Actually, let me, while we're here, we'll talk to this guy. He's barely breathing. So this guy will actually be teaching us Play Dead. This guy has a lot to say, as do a lot of our NPCs. So, I actually have a new quest. So, you can see we have our relatively new quest window, and so okay, 20 seconds. We'll come back a little bit later. He'll be fine.
No, I expect you to really hold your breath for 20 seconds. Just
You know, that would make for a lot of dead air, literally. So let's not do that. This is kind of a key NPC to talk to if you're getting started. She gives you a grip of stuff. Including novice potions, which I think we will take advantage of. Now, of course, I'm playing on Steam, so me toggling the skill bar also takes screenshots. So you know what? It's good to sort of be taking a little bit of a photo memory of our experiences here. So I put on the stuff. pretty snazzy. Got this little smiley face hat.
I'm gonna head over to my trainer. I'll meet you back here.
Already?
Yeah?
You haven't even learned first aid yet.
Well, you know.
You know, we're gonna have to check and make sure that players are getting the Creatura hair coupon. I think it may not be giving people that free hair change coupon.
I got it when I talked to her just now.
Let's see. Oh, okay, it's in the etc. I can't eat it. Okay, so this is kind of telling us a little bit about how skills work, how you can keep track of your skills. Wow, that is a lot of SP. Let me do the red herb quest.
Where was that one?
That one is also in the dispensary or infirmary.
Okay, downstairs.
I went down to downstairs infirmary.
The bathroom.
First aid there. All right. Yeah, this lumen is a real problem. Did you lose your memory? If the captain hears about it, he'll cry. It is still okay as long as I remember you. Like, listen, man, I just got here. It's expect me to remember every mysterious androgynous novice I meet? Come on. Very passive aggressive. Like, oh, I took all your red herbs. Well, here's a red herb. And so kind of throughout this early part, he will be stalking you. See, I got a nice shiny apple. I wish that was actually a card or something. And it was just glitched out, but it's alright, I'll take that. Alright, but I've got some red pots, it's going to be pretty helpful. Let's see, according to the new Islu training guide, let's see. Oh yeah, I should check back and pick up the Play Dead one while I'm still down here.
Yes. Yes, you should.
I've been holding my breath the entire time, actually. Okay, so you can see the Play Dead skill is now here. As with a lot of skills that you get on a novice, it's not going to do you a ton of good because you can't really carry these forward to any of your other... Yeah, first aid, the Zero Raptor says they should update first aid. It would be kind of nice. I mean, RO1, it sort of has a thing where you really have to use pots, so you don't really regen health super fast unless you're willing to be a little patient. But this is nice, and we could take a little nap here. But no, we won't be like this lazy dude here, which that sure was nice when we actually got a more NPCs that were dead. It opens up a lot of storytelling possibilities.
You don't want to just use the single lying man NPC?
The one who's scratching the thing into the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not gonna be swordsman. Let me pick up some stuff. For those of you guys who are fans of the personality test that happens, in old RO and classic, you can talk to this little dude. So you know what? Let me take a class aptitude test and see where it leaves me. In the middle of the dark, you are walking on the street of Frontier when you suddenly hear someone scream, "Ah, don't hurt me." You run to the place and see someone surrounded by punks. Because of your sudden appearance, the punks are surprised. What would be your reaction to the situation? Fight against the punks, cast magic, call for guards, or throw rocks at them? Well, I'd probably fight against the punks. I subdued them easily. Do you think the person who is surrounded by punks is a man or a woman? It's probably a dude. This is Steven Seagal just trying to hassle some punks. Found out that he is the son of a very rich family in Alberta, and the punks attacked him when he was on an errand for the family. So I guess correctly. What kind of errand was he doing?
Delivering a small souvenir.
Don't get in my head, man. Okay? Don't get in my head. I'm my own man.
The wizard lies. Don't trust the hobbits.
Well, that's interesting. If you guys have kind of wondered about the titles of the different towns, like, this is actually kind of cool. Port City, Alberta, Magic City, Geffen, Satellite City is lead. Like, a lot of these you kind of know. But World of Natural Life Amatsu, that I didn't know. Or Garden City, Hugel. But we're going to choose the Mountain City of Payon. You're having a great time. Do you feel like something will be happening or not? A huge fan of M. Night Shyamalan, not really, but we're going to say happening. Now for the second test. Select a word or sentence which is closest to yourself. Yeah, exercise. For this character, it's exercise. Change or preservation. Change. Consumer, seller, producer. I guess consumer. Speedy or cautious? Speedy. Theory or experience? Experience. Do you always pick up money that you find on the ground? No. If you had the same name as someone of the opposite sex? Yes, my character does. Would that make you less attracted to them? For this character, if she ran into Magnum PI, I think that would be okay. Do you like to be able to carry a lot of items at once? Nah. Like to read books? No. Read everything in a magazine? Do you take a lot of time to worry about what you're wearing? This character, no. What kind of fancy foods you've eaten recently? Yes, she is on Yelp. No. Yes. Hunter's more solitary. This is like when you apply to work at like a Target or something like that. There's a lot of they're trying to see if you're a psychopath. So it's like if you assume somebody did you wrong, would you act on it?
Well, no,
Yes or no?
they do the rate yourself 1 through 5 system.
Oh yeah.
How likely
Heavily
are
agree?
you to? How likely are you to injure a customer? Rate yourself 1 to 5. 1
Even
being
if you
not
know
likely.
you're right. Would you defend your friend even if you knew they're wrong? Magnum TI is a very headstrong, impulsive type. Kind of impatient. Do you think that you could take a punch straight to the gut from an orc? N-O. Okay, yeah, she's pretty smart. The one who wants to find out something exciting and wants to donate to the world in his own way. Thief is a matching job for you. Uh,
I always knew that about you, Oda.
I know. I mean, my first character was a thief, a later rogue. And boy, back at that time, when you had a rogue that was not in the guild, you got a lot of questioning looks. Also, if you don't choose the class that he suggests, he's kind of like, oh, well, okay, whatever. Do you want? Whoa. I think most schools, if you started casting magical, fiery walls.
Don't forget to visit your trainer to pick up their
Wait,
skill.
what are those footprints? I just saw footprints. Like footprints along the ground. Is this place haunted?
Are you sure you didn't see your navigation system?
No. They were like little mini footprints. I mean, you can take a look at the tape. This place is haunted, man. I'm not even lying. I like how the seats are actually arranged in the shape of a bow. I think that's pretty clever. Yeah, you know, maybe more like a combat bow, not like a.
It's kind of a cross.
Not like a long bow.
Like an X.
No, it's like two bows. You just have to be really creative to be able to see it. I mean,
Actually, what's really great is the way they're positioned. If there's a student at each book, they would be blocking the view of the teacher at the podium for every student angle behind them at the angle.
But I mean, you look at the archer teacher. You know, I'm sorry to say, but they kind of look more like a TA. Marlboro, which is, you know, the official brand of cigarettes that Holden smoke, I guess. Sniff, sniff. It is the smell of a novice. Whoa. That is not appropriate, sir or madam.
Go talk to the gunslinger.
I guess that is sir.
Talk to the gunslinger person.
Sure, let me... Oops, yeah, that text needs to be, See, look at that. There's a flipper right there. Yeah,
I don't...
see, just somebody walking around. It's a ghost!
Every time I look away, you apparently see it, so...
It's nearly headless Nick. And, they're here to help.
Gunslinger's back here.
I just wanted to talk to Mage Chuck. Like, I like that. It is not Chuckamedes or anything. It's just like Charles. If this were an Acolyte and I had Rue Watch, I'd see what's what. These are large. Also, yeah, if you kind of look at these are basically modern shotguns.
Well, you notice that they're actually bigger than your character?
Considerably larger. I mean, you know.
These are the Kentucky rifles of weapons, apparently.
I think it's nice that they found a different architect and furniture designer for each and every room. But hey, you know what? They allow this baby to be training to be a gunslinger, so that's cool.
Well, teach him young.
Yeah, I mean, there's like straight up children. Like, look, I'm a novice. What, like 15, 16, something like that? That's kind of like the general way that they're drawn.
Well,
This is obviously like 8 years old.
Oda, they live in a world where there's little jello monsters that attempt to eat you.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
Not the Jello monsters. The
Jalopy monsters. Happy?
no. No. Porings are passive.
They are, but what about the flies?
No. I
This
mean,
is a deadly universe
it
world.
well, it is a deadly universe. We are announcing now that there are additional planets. 7 episodes. There's going to be a rush on them. Well, gosh darn it, you are cuter than a piglet. Are you trying to learn to be a gunslinger? You are so cute. A gunslinger who has true grit. Wield his weapons, bring justice in these wild times. You know, you remind me of my little sister. That scamp couldn't shoot the broadside of a barn. At least not until I taught her. Now, y'all need to understand, guns aren't some little thing that you just swing at an animal. You don't wriggle their fingers and shock them to death. No, you shoot things, which means you need to aim straight. That takes a lot of dexterity on the part of the gunslinger. Now, before you go running off shooting dem guns in the air, all highfalutin and dancing around, you need to understand that should have been y'all. Y'all need to understand that this isn't an easy job. We attack in range so that nasty cur with a pig sticker doesn't rustle your jimmies. Somehow I think that this dialogue is probably not what we received from Korea.
No.
It's basically Applejack.
Alright, so what's next on the quest list?
I'm gonna... Let's see, I'm looking at the tutorial guide. Grab some manuals from the class instructors, as you can equip up to 2 manuals, which each give 100 SP, so 200 SP total, along with some useful skills. Actually, yeah, the Acolyte manual seems like it'd be pretty useful. Actually, for right now, like a Thief manual would probably be pretty useful to get that double attack. Let's see.
What skill does a gunslinger have that you can learn? Coin flip, last stand. Okay.
But let's see what I get from the It is the smell of a novice. Whoa, my god, look at this dude's face. If you're bored, walk around and punch a monster in the face and see what happens. Like, alright, Marlboro Man. Actually, you think this is just some kid's playground? Yeah, there's literally children in the next room over. Calm down, buddy. Yeah, he's just so mad.
You notice how every other guild doesn't have as much just weapons lying around as the Gunslinger Guild?
The Gunslinger Guild, they're stockpiling for something.
Yeah, I mean, sure, the Archer Guild has like a certain number of bows around, but they just don't line their walls with weapon crates of guns and ammunition.
There are more weapons in there than there are probably like students in the entire academy. Yeah, it wouldn't be good to, or it wouldn't be too bad to go talk to the battle trainer. But yeah, let's put on our Archer manual here. It's actually just about the TV show Archer.
Well, it's for Captain Jonathan Archer.
Wow.
You know what? That joke, it took a long road.
Getting from there to here.
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta have faith of the heart. This is kind of interesting. The thief skill room. Actually, there's a lot more to do here than in all the other rooms. Like, there's actually quests to take here. Actually, I won't pick that quest up right now. Vicente. But yeah, just a tremendous amount of detail in this room too. That is a tiny menorah.
Well, why not?
Oh, here we go. It interrupts me. First, we should make it clear we don't steal others' belongings. It's like, wait, that's kind of the basis of thievery. Now, monsters. Let's see. You were boring. Wait, why is Lumen getting mad about this?
Because Lumen is your rival.
He shouldn't even be in this conversation. He's halfway across the room. It's rude. He's eavesdropping. I kind of think it's like maybe subtly pointing players towards the thief class, just because it's kind of so much story stuff is involved. Sorry for the outburst. Oh, I'm gonna linger on that for a little bit. Oh, smart funk. That's enough, Louis. Any more like? I love it. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, so really had to ask him everything. I'm out. SP plus 100. That is not bad. Alright, and so the thing about this is that it will give us access to a few more skills. They show up under miscellaneous since they are not officially part of this. This is passive, don't have to use that. You right there, Campator?
Yes.
Citizen says, this is actually the first game I've played with more priests and other classes. Part of it is that priests look great.
Well, that and healers in this game can become one of the main damage dealing classes as well.
Right, in undead dungeons you can actually level up pretty well. Okay, so let me go and head downstairs. Going by the new Isolde tutorial guide, let's see. Okay, I got the Play Dead quest, I've got the manuals. Let me head into the cafeteria. Okay, and it says talk to trainer, Mines. So he's doing the ORZ thing right here. You eat the food and suddenly feel a sharp pain in your stomach. Your vision seems to be blurry too. I think you've been poisoned. Wow, that's really ticking down. By the way, I hear that there's a ghost wandering around the Royal Creature Academy.
I still don't believe it.
I think that... I told you! Didn't I tell you? There are ghosts!
No. Nope. Not in the academy.
This place is haunted, man. See, that's pretty cool. You can, yeah, looking at some of these stat bonuses, it's cool that it kind of introduces the cooking system, but Dex +1 for 3 minutes, that's kind of not great. Okay, let's go to the Attribute Expert quest. I think these are the only, in this room there's going to be some eggs in the armory. Arrived. So, you know, we just have some eggs here on the ground and they cannot be destroyed. I think these are the only things in the game that cannot be destroyed by anything. Maybe we should summon these during GM events, just... Material Blade 2 says, I'm not a fan of male archbishops. Unfortunately, male high priests look better IMO. Yeah, absolutely agreed. Female archbishops is a good look. Male priests have always kind of gotten a little bit of the short end of the stick as far as, especially the priest design. You kind of had this really goofy, like, sitting posture, kind of squatted over. It's kind of weird. Did somebody destroy it? I didn't see that video. Ah, the ghost! Do you see it? I'm following the ghost right now, Campator.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're working for the ghost, aren't you? Also, those are like tennis shoe prints.
Let's just say, why don't you lay down on the altar there, Oda?
No. Oh god. That ghost kissed me.
It's actually Kevin Bacon.
It's like a PG version of that scene from Ghostbusters 1. Anyway. Let's see. Let's talk to the attribute expert. Oof. That's about 33 damage. Let's see. Very good, I guess. Oh, alright, class is over.
You want to get your pet egg?
Oh, yeah.
So, there's actually no tracking on the quest for the damaging the fire egg. He kind of just trusts you. So you could just stand here and say, yeah, sure, I attacked it, and you're standing right in front of him.
Well, you know, you might kind of have your back to him, and it's like, that's close enough. Wait, was that it? That's all he has to say for me?
Just tell him.
All right, let's go get the tames.
Don't forget to get the kill requests.
Oh, true.
Battle
true.
instructor.
I should probably add some skills too. What I need is a hunter guide.
You're going to want Dex and Agi.
Like Dexy's Midnight Runners, or
Baron Injustica. Oda is going to be taking a hunter class, and I'm going to be going for a mage of some sort or another. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for wizard or sage.
all right. Let me pick up the. Talking to these pourings are probably one of my favorite things coming up. Ah, yes, that's the sound. Now, these are the first pourings that I am seeing in the game. Material Blade 2, when I first got in, one of my friends into Ragnarok, he asked if he should put any points into vitamins. Like, actually, yeah, I mean, they're from the same root word. Would you look at that? Pourings growing in the garden of the closed creature academy like little jelly babies.
I remember that show.
Would you like a jelly baby? Dear oh dear, what do we have here? What a sad state of affairs. That geezer Ghostring got defeated out in his dungeon and came here to pick on other monsters like me. Too low level to stop him. You can hear him cheering now. Oi, you lot. Tell me what I want to hear. Ghostring's the strongest in the world.
You are fighting a champion monster.
What kind of monster I am? Ghostring's the boss. Bleeding shame. Little Porring's taken up with a git like that and not being cute anymore.
Watch. Go ahead and kill one. Then don't pick up the loot.
Right,
Or-
hold on. Little Porrings aren't bad uns, they've just not been to the outside world. Now let me help. Blimey, help me, save me. Alright, let me go help him.
Oh, I'm talking to the wrong person.
I think you're
I just completely was following a random user, stealing his kills. I feel bad.
Okay, that's pretty rude, dude. I mean, if I saw a ghost ring on a field, I think I'd be like, oh no. But I'm not gonna kill him. Okay, still gotta join the Eden group. What? I don't even listen to you.
What?
Okay, here we go. I mean, you could fight little Porrings here, but it's a great way of getting a pretty easy pet. Zero Raptor says, I'd love to see the return of GM Woes. If you guys have watched any of our live streams, it's that even the GM gear, not really adjusted for renewal. I seem to remember in the old days it was a lot more difficult to kill a GM. Now, not so much.
Well, the trick is you reflect kill. Shield reflect, or you do the linker spell reflect, and GMs just kind of fall over.
Now, Material Blade 2 says, I haven't bought a console since the Wii, PS3, 360 era. That's just one generation ago. That's totally understandable. Yeah, it's hard to believe that's the last generation. So, what was it you're gonna say about the drops?
Well, if you just don't pick up anything, watch.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Just want to show off.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
here, let me check that out. Where'd I go? You don't even know.
Well, you can just look at the live stream.
Well, that's no fun.
So.
A little bit of overkill, but it's alright. So originally when you talked to the Porring at the entrance, he'd get pretty upset that you imprisoned one of his fellow Porrings. He was actually pretty disturbing, so we changed it so that he was a little more amenable to the idea. Forgot I'd put that in. I can't believe I snuck through an Urkel reference. Also snuck smegging in. So that'll be handy. We actually will have a little pouring pet. By the way, that is Debbie Rucci, right over there. So don't forget that. Actually, I think we're ready to get out into the field, so why don't we...
Okay.
So this is nice, you know, South Pront is definitely the happening place, and since we've put in the new training grounds, we have boosted up the amounts of monsters that spawn in this area. It's a little sparse before.
Well, the thing is, it's a big map. There's actually a couple areas that venturers tend not to go.
Yeah, like if you go to the south, this little pocket down here.
Yeah. There will be a ton of monsters down that way. So, I'm going to head over there. If I can survive the trip through the desert to sort of hook around to get there.
So this monster's name is in red. That sounds like a good thing, right?
I believe that's one of the
Right?
champions, isn't it?
No, it's just a preview. Oh, and it's gone.
Yes, play with the little butterflies, why don't you?
No, I just saw a thief where he instantly walked away the moment I started attacking.
Come on, let's head south. Alright, through that portal.
Through the porthole, you mean?
Yes. Then we head this way.
Very handy.
Yeah.
I always like when people have merchants set up in real convenient locations. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that.
And then let's hit this other portal back up there.
Maybe we should have formed a party. Or, I don't know if we're high enough level yet. No, not yet. Organized party is at level 7. Where are we heading down to?
You know that little nook up in Frontier Field 8 that you can't get to except via this route? It's at the north west corner.
Oh,
of
I
the
see
map.
it. Looks like your name is Botator. That's not going to cause any problems.
Someone has cleared it out. I am sorry. Oh, never mind. It is empty.
Well, it's like a secret passageway. Yeah, this is an awkward...
Huh.
That's kind of neat. This is... I did not know about this little spot here.
It would really suck if you were using your last flywing and you landed here.
Oh no, you can still get out. See, I say thank you when someone gives me a buff. I don't know why the designers, I mean Odin, put all of the most annoying monsters in the Morok area. Like the most sonically annoying monsters.
Maybe maybe they just like music.
Rishi Roma says he's from BRO. Wants to know how things are on IRO. We actually have a pretty good thread on the forums, kind of talking about it. Our community is pretty active. We've got a lot of people coming in from Steam, especially, and we have a big update that's should be coming out pretty soon. That'll add a queue system to Battlegrounds, so you'll be able to get into Battlegrounds from wherever you are. It's pretty cool. After that, I think we should be getting a Glass Time update, sort of like what happened with Biolabs 4. So we have some stuff on the way. For Classic Server, we have some fun stuff being planned that should be in starting next week. You know what? I can't resist. Hey, not bad, huh? I'm doing it. Look at that. Look at that! I'm the first novice ever to have defeated a Creamy. Man, sure is nice having that KE on there. Yeah, I certainly do like how it keeps track of your kill count. It'll pop up above your head. Oh, interesting. This is one of our champion monsters. I'm just glad that we no longer have the aggro Fabers. In my estimation, the aggressive Fabers, in the novice training grounds has probably taken more lives than probably any other monster in RO. Just from all the novices that went AFK and were just murdered by the little wormy guys. Pouring complete. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I need to find more lunatics, but first I've got a pupa. If I got a card, it'd be fantastic. I am not going to punch the pony. I think that is a bad idea. Some of the sounds that the monsters make when you kill them is really kind of a bummer. You sort of feel bad. But, you know, that's the circle of life, man. So, you know, I'm playing on Steam right now, actually working on a little project that hopefully we'll be getting to on Steam for RO1, and so it involved me looking at a lot of artwork. So just a lot of the artwork that we have for the cards, it is kind of a shame that cards are so rare in RO because the art in them is super cool. A lot of them kind of have a lot of humor. If only there was some kind of item or some kind of consumable that would let me pick up everything that was on the ground. If only it was available somehow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I've got the basic skills right now, so I think I will head back. Actually, let me get killed, and hopefully that'll bring me back to Islu. I'll take the easy way out.
That's a terrible plan.
There we go. It's like an express train or something. The thing I like the most about the new training grounds is, even though it is kind of big and expensive, there are areas like this where people can just kind of hang out, and it's neat that you can see people who are higher job. You can. Boo. Everybody's so secretive. Yeah, but you can kind of check out and see what other people are wearing. And I think when you're just starting out in the game and you can see like somebody who's got some really awesome stuff that they're wearing, it really encourages you, like, hey, I totally want to be wearing this dumb turkey on my head. It's not dumb, it's actually quite great. Hey, Gaz, it's nice what you're wearing. I like that. It's good style. I like clicking my mouse, it's I was weaned on Command and Conquer 1. I'm used to clicking. I like the sound. So actually, we have a little quest that starts here. No, Thanksgiving, it's a fantastic headgear. But we actually added in a little mini quest here. Professor Lil Oldman? I don't remember if that was a novice-only quest. Oh well, you know what? Before we end the video, I definitely want to change to Archer.
I have already changed to Mage.
I've not enchanted anything yet. Yeah, there's a ton of NPCs around Islud that kind of teach you about the basics of the game. It's the smell of a novice. Nice to meet you. What brought you here? Like, listen, I've already met you, dude. Another sheep here to get a free lesson from me. What a jerk. Do you want to become an archer? It hasn't been a long time since we met together, but I'm sad about saying goodbye to you. It's like, hey, take it easy. Okay, I got a screenshot of finally becoming an archer. I'm excited. I really do like the design of the female archer. It's kind of a nice sort of like semi-militaristic design to it. And kind of like, unlike a lot of the female outfits you see later in the game, it's pretty preserved, like actually very functional. When you start getting a third class, it gets a little bit more, a little bit less like it would actually protect somebody. Like a lot of tummy showing.
Well, you gotta show off your muscles so that they're afraid of you.
Your muscles. Just so that people know I'm a professional, I'm gonna be wearing my creator hat. All right, so we got a bow. I don't think I need to change here. Combination book's still useful.
Oh, hey there, little spammer.
Yeah, that's something that it should probably explain a little bit better, is how to equip arrows when you first get started.
I'm gonna be AFK for a second. I'm taking care of
Taking care of business every day?
Yes.
So triumphantly, after only an hour and a half, I stand before you as a fully fledged level 5, job level 1 archer. I think maybe I'll pick up some more of the quests before we sign off for the day. So I think this video will also be going up on YouTube eventually, so if you don't have a chance to catch us live, please watch us there. This isn't exactly a quick look, but it's something that at least once a month, and I think it'd be fun to do it maybe a little bit more often than that. It's part of our new initiative to have a few more, because right now, like, the Tiki Tuesday is very useful for that day, but not a ton of replayability. So I figured that this would be a little bit more entertaining for people to watch on YouTube and on Twitch. So, I'd like to say thank you guys so very much for joining us here. I am Siamoda.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I'm Siamoda.
And I am Capitor.
And we'd like to thank you very much for watching. As you know, I do a Monday show with Zanby, and that is our Monday show. This Monday, Zanby is on vacation, so it'll be in Najor. Then I'll be doing the This Week in Ragnarok. And on Tuesdays, just a day later, oh my gosh, we have our Tiki Tuesday. So yeah, my dance card is quite full. Hope you guys enjoy hearing the sound of my voice and the sight of my face, because there's so many videos, so many videos. But okay, thank you very much. Aloha everybody, and you have a wonderful afternoon and evening.
Goodbye, Oda.